Hey guys, what's up? So this is now the second time I filmed this video, and to be honest, the lighting's a tiny bit better, but the reason I'm filming it again is the lighting on this side of my face compared to this side of my face is making me look really dark. Because my shoulders are the lightest part of my body, it's making me look really light and really dark. Like, I look two different races here, okay? Brown, white. I do not mean any offence, whatever. My makeup has been on all day, it's oxidised a bit, you know the drill. My hair is a mess. I just wanted to film this video for you guys and it's now the second time, but we're just going to get cracking straight into this haul. So I have some of the prices from Beauty Bay, but I forgot to keep the ones from Revolution Beauty, so you know, we're just gonna go through a chill haul. So we're gonna start off with this Oprah liquid lipstick. I'm actually so excited. So this is £11 and it's the Ofra x Mani MUA lipstick in Aries. Now, in the tube, this didn't really look like the picture I wanted online. Neither did it swatched. It looks quite a peachy sort of pink when swatched, but once it is on my lips, it looks exactly like it did online. Because I was getting annoyed, I was like, oh, it doesn't look like it did online, but I put it on my lips and once it dries down to sort of peach, but it's got really prominent brown undertones and it's such a beautiful colour, and I think this might be my new favourite liquid lipstick. I just love the colour of it so much. I'm going to put it on right now because my lipstick's worn off. So that's it on the lips. It actually goes with this top really well, and I really like the colour because it's a bit more of a brown undertone, and I'm sort of weaving away from those really bright pinks. I like sort of peachy pinks, peachy nudes, peachy browns, that sort of spectrum, like more the nude category, and this fits right in, and honestly I love this already. Next up, this is from Revolution Beauty and this is their 1 million palette. So what they call their Revaholics. They have reached 1 million Revaholics on Instagram, I think, or maybe YouTube, I'm not entirely sure what one, but if you spent £15 or more on your order, you got this free palette. So online I didn't think anything of this palette. I thought it was going to be like blue colours, but I got it in the post and it's gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the colours properly in camera, but you've got some gold, you've got your 3 pinks, and you've got your brown and your sort of shimmery, purpley, blacky brown. And to be honest, lots of these colours, they are really unique. Like the mattes, they swatch so creamily. The shimmers are like crazy metallic and super pigmented. And this palette is just such good quality. And I didn't buy any eyeshadow palettes because I buy eyeshadow palettes all the time. I bought more face stuff because I don't have a lot of that and I wanted to try new stuff out. But I am so happy actually that I spent over £15 because this palette is gorgeous. So onto this, which as I was talking about, it is the face palette. And this is one of them. This is the Zoeva Contour Spectrum palette, and I don't know if you can see, but all the lines in it is like holographic and it's so beautiful. This was £15 and I really wanted to just try more face palettes. You know, I stick to the same thing. I only really have one face sort of thing that I use, and I have just heard a lot about Zoeva. Zoeva, and I wanted to try their products for so long. You get a highlighter, a banana powder, a more cool toned like contour, and then a bronzer. And I might try run the bronzer around my neck. They do look really nice quality. They don't look too pigmented, which is good because you don't want to look muddy, which I feel like is going on a bit today. I'm not too sure. So a good thing about this palette is if you want to buy them separately, they've got like the numbers at the top. You can barely see them, like they're barely distinguishable, so it doesn't ruin the palette. But honestly, this looks beautiful and I can't wait to try it. Only thing they could have had was a mirror, but apart from that, I love the packaging of this and it looks really nice. I am planning to do first impressions on all of these, so watch out for it. So the next thing is very exciting. It is the Soph highlighter palette. I wanted this at the same time I got the eyeshadow palette. It was out of stock everywhere. This is just gorgeous. Like, it's so raved about everywhere, and when I see anyone wear it I'm like, wow, because you know, it is blinding. And my colour scheme will mainly be like these four, but you know what, I could maybe get away with these two if I mixed in some lighter ones. And I love her eyeshadow palettes, I think she did such a good job. So she's one of my favourite YouTubers, so I'm so excited to test her highlighter palette because like everyone's just been raving about it and like I love her, so I'm gonna try it. And I think this was like £8 maybe. Is this Revolution Pro Supreme Matte Lip Pigment in Charade. So first of all, let's look at the packaging of this. I think this looks stunning, like the packaging. It looks so pretty. And can you also just take into account the colour it looks in the packaging. And then when swatched, it is a bright candy floss coral pink. I don't wear pink. And I am surprised it is this colour. I will still try to get aware of it because it's not too like blue toned. It is still has some sort of peachy undertone, so it's not like too hot pink. So I will still try wear it, but I don't think I'll get as much aware of it as I wanted to. Although it might be a completely different story once it's on lips, as we found out with the Ofra one, so you know I can't judge too quickly. This was I think £4 and it's one of their new things in their Revolution Pro range. In the videos I've watched on it, everyone seems to really like these, so I'm really excited to try it out. The next three things I have got are sort of more face things, which I never buy. I always stick with the same face things. But recently my Maybelline foundation has been causing me problems, like even in the lightest shade. Once I've put powder, concealer, bronzer on top of it, it just oxidizes, so it's quite dark, and I can still just about get away with it because my neck's more tan than my body. But I don't know, I just feel like I want to try new face products out, as I said, because I always stick to the same ones. So the first one I got is actually a stick foundation. Oh wow, it's crazy. But this is the Revolution Fast Base Foundation in F1, and I have heard so much about this. It's one of their new foundations. I actually really like the packaging of it, and unlike other stick foundations, I've got this one glides on. Like, can you see that? That glided on so quickly on my arm, and it's really easy to blend on my arm, and it's not like tuggy like other stick foundations I've tried. And to be honest, I don't know why I'm trying to justify it. To be honest, I wanted it, I wanted to try it out, I'm excited. Let's go on to the next one. In conjunction with that, I bought the Revolution Conceal and Define in C1. It's like the conjunction shade to this, or whatever it's called. I love the formula of this. It's my all-time favourite concealer. I've been using the Collection Lasting Perfection and it's not the same. It makes my face look darker. It gives me tiny little creases under my eyes, and I just love the formula of this. I love the applicator. It looks flawless on your skin. Only trouble is they run out so quickly, which is such a shame. But I just find that this shade as well is perfect for me, so I feel like because I got this shade in the foundation, you know, my skin will look like the right shade. Skin will look more the right shade after I've put everything on top of it. And I just love this formula. It's one of my favourite ones. On to the Ellie Girl Pro Matte High Definition Longwear Foundation. I've never tried anything from Ellie Girl. This is another new launch, and again it's quite a raved about new launch actually in the people that have reviewed it. And this is in the shade Ivory. This is the lightest shade. A lot of people who have sort of the same skin tone as me have said it's a bit too light for them, but honestly I think it's going to match me. I'm like one of the palest you can get, okay? Loads of the palest and other foundations do not match me. Because it's matte, I really like my base to be matte. I cannot stand it when it's sticky around here, and especially because it's coming into summer, you know, you sweat a bit more, and I can feel it here just now because I've been wearing this makeup all day. I can feel it around my nose and it's annoying me so much. But I really want to try this. I feel like it's going to be a really good colour. It's matte. I love matte foundations. It's the first thing I've tried from Ellie Girl. I've heard so much about it, you know, and I really like the packaging as well. It looks really high end. Anyway, next thing. I'm buzzing through this so quickly. Last time it took me like 40 minutes. Next thing is a lip gloss from Revolution, and it's one of their new things that came out. They're called like Barely Nude lip glosses, and this is their lip gloss in Skinny Dip. Again, funnily enough, it's not the colour I was expecting it to be. I thought it would be a lot more of a sheer wash of colour, quite a browny mauve sort of colour. Instead, it's a very purple mauve sort of colour, and it's very, very pigmented. So I was thinking this more for everyday, but I think it will be when I actually want a lipstick on and not just a sheer gloss. So I really am getting into glosses, not just natural ones, like more punchy ones as well. So I do hope I get wear from this. I feel like I will, because I actually really like the colour, even though it is a bit of a strange colour. It's like purple with grey undertones, but I do like the colour and I hope to get wear out of this, even though it's not the colour expected. We're going to finish off with one last lip thing. Forgot to tell you the prices. Right, let's go back, let's backtrack and tell you the prices. The concealer is £4, the lip gloss is £3, the Ellie Girl foundation is £10, and the Revolution stick foundation is a £5. So the Ellie Girl lip liner is £2.50. I'm way too lazy to use lip liner, but this colour, it is just a classic nude. Like, it's one of your just basic nudes, and I just want to wear this underneath lipsticks which have a weird applicator. It's a couple lipsticks I find hard to apply, like liquid lipsticks. Some actual lipsticks I find hard to apply, and you could even wear this by yourself if you wanted to. By itself if you wanted to, that's what I meant. And it seems to glide on really nicely so far, and yeah, I don't know. It also, I don't know, you know, I should stop justifying myself, and I just wanted to try it. Next up is this pair of Morphe eyelashes. I have worn my Ardell Wispies till I can't wear them anymore. One eye, when I tried to take the glue off it, it ripped literally half the eyelash out, so I can't wear them anymore. These were £4. They're really pretty. They look quite similar to the Ardell Wispies. These are the Sunset Beloved lashes from Morphe. They might be a little bit long. They did say that on the reviews, that they were quite long eyelashes, and because my eyebrow was so near my eye, I'm scared they might be a bit long, but because they're not really thick, if they are, I might just be able to get away with it. But if they're not, I think these will be really, really, really pretty, so I'm really hoping they like suit me. Fingers crossed they suit me. Anyway, I'm gonna go on to two sort of eyebrow things. The first thing is the Revolution Brow Tint. I am making a full video on this, so you'll see that. I don't know if it'll be up, it might be up next, I'm not too sure. But basically I was using this eBay one and it was horrible. It would wash off straight away. It was so gloopy, it was hard to apply, it was horrible. This one was only a £5 and it's from my favourite brand, so I was like, why not give it a go, because other drugstore brow tints are like £15, £12, sort of in the teens. It's only a £5, and you'll see my full thoughts on it in that video, but I have nothing on my eyebrows today, just this, so you can like make your opinions for yourself. But so far, I do really like this. And then, I didn't buy this online actually, I bought it in store, but it's the Obsession Brow Pomade in Light Brown. I was not planning to get one of these, but my e.l.f. one's completely dried out and it is too dark for me. This one is a bit darker than I was expecting it, but it is probably better than the shade Lighter, because the blonde bits of my hair just about match it, but then the roots of my hair I can get away with it as well, so it sort of matches both. Because there's more warm brown bits in my hair, in my blonde bits as well, like it matches that and it matches my roots, so it's like, it's good all around. It's slightly lighter, it matches everywhere, you know, it's good. So far I prefer this over my e.l.f. one. It's not as creamy, which I have found out that I liked. It's a lot more easy to work with, it's a lot quicker, it does not get my brush in as much of a state, I do not have to use as much product, it doesn't smear about. So far I really like this. I remember a lot of people were raving about the Freedom one, and then it got discontinued for Revolution Pro, but this is the exact same formula as the Freedom one, because it's like one of Revolution's sister brands. So this one, Revolution, and Revolution Pro's eyebrow pomade are all the same formulas, so you know, if that's you, just letting you know. And then the last two things sort of go together. So the first one is Festival Face Glitter Glue, because I want to do so much more glitter on my eyelids, buy so much more glitter, so I feel like it looks beautiful. And a lot of people will say that this is really, really small, but how much glitter glue are you going to need for the centre of your eyelid? Literally just a dot. And this was only £2.75 and it had some really good reviews. So I forgot to say, I think this was about £6 eyebrow pomade. So we're now onto the glitter. So this is again from Festival Face, and I don't know, I just love their packaging. It's like sort of like frosted over. And this is in the shade Rose Petal. This was my favourite one out of all the ones there. It has copper in it, it's got some rose gold, it's got some pink, but then it's also got some like sort of iridescent pink to blue pink to purple, and honestly this glitter is just stunning. I can imagine so many looks it would look good with, and I think it was £4 as well, which is actually quite good for glitter because lots of glitters can be up to like £15, like in the teens, which I think is ridiculous for a tiny pot of glitter. And Festival Face is meant to be such a good brand and they've got such a wide selection, so I'd definitely go back to them again. So that's the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Also, second time I filmed this, I filmed it better the second time, and I also just want to make a quick disclaimer again at the end. Please do not mind the lighting making my face look a bit weird and my neck look a bit weird, but apart from that, it is now the end of the video, so please give it a massive thumbs up. I've lost my place. And subscribe to see more content from me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.